Nancy Drew, stop reading, is what my grade 4 teacher used to say to me all the time. Today's audio. Now, as a child from a very young age, I was taught girls need education. Girls need an education. Now, when I started reading the Nancy Drew books, that really opened my education. She was an amateur detective. They went all over the world. I remember the one book, they'd gone to either Turkey or India, and about how they would see the peacocks just strutting around. There was another one, The Secret of the Old Clock. There was a third one about a man who was a candle maker. I remember that one. I always loved checking out the books, and I wasn't an exemplary student. I wasn't straight A's. I wasn't even close, but I did a lot of reading. I started with these books, and I had two choices. Either I read or I have to study. So I chose reading, and from there it evolved with my life of always, being a factivist, learning facts. My teacher would always tell me, stop reading. She would call me Nancy Drew. My other classmates would joke that she was always having to tell me to stop reading. From there, I went to read. I would sneak off to the local drugstore magazine stand, and I would read them there. Sometimes I would get kicked out that you're not buying anything. You've been here so long, you have to go. You can't just stand here and read the magazines. So that would stop me for a couple of days. I'd have to go somewhere else, and then I'd go back. And it was all kinds of magazines, entertainment, you name it. And I just learned to get into facts. And that is how it started. I love the Amateur Sleuth. I really think that opened up towards Manergie, because here she was, this female girl with the actions of a male, with her and her friends doing the amateur detective, working with her father, kind of like a Sherlock Holmes. And I've always believed that a woman should be able to have the same as a male. And that's what I saw in Nancy Drew.